with the gearbox in the car. So it's time to wrestle this guy into the motor bay. So just before I do that, I would like to add a marking. That means a marking just in case in the future, when I have time, I could build the frequency to voltage board that I can use the proximity sensor to power the RPM. So just do that, then because this whole thing will be enclosed in the bell housing. After that, it would not see the light. I hope. So the idea is to have a hole or a sort of clean surface which I could put a spot weld down there, and that would come up after the welding to give the protrusion for the sensor. Been waiting for the whole morning, can't get anything done because I've been planning to drop the motor in today, but that has to wait. Let's find something else. So what I have here is the Curtis Albright contactor. So what I'm trying to do is I am trying to fix the power resistor for the precharge resistor. So I have got some power resistor, and trying to mount it up before I join the wires in. So this is what I'm trying at. I have this is the 4 holes down here are the mounting points. These are the mounting points for the contactor, and what I'm trying to do is I am using some silicone, go around it, see how it works, try out in both, and see how it comes up. So once I put the layer of silicone on it, what I do is I just drop in the piece of resistor in and just let it sit in. And cover up the 2 hinges, leave it for a couple of hours or a few days, see how it comes up. So after a couple of hours, I've removed the masking tape, and it's actually quite strong. Plus I've put in the wires, so that's how it would more or less look like on the contactors. So main cable, plus positive, this is plus, this is positive again. So that's how the and it's mounted on this orientation. So you get access something like this with the precharge resistor and the input for the signals plus and minus down here, so it's okay. So what's been I'm up to after the contactors was I've actually this I've been thinking of it for quite some time, and since there is what do you call, I have to do some shaded job. So what I wanted to do was, this was one of the original mounting plates found on the cross member. So what I've it's difficult to replicate because of the angle. If you can see, there is an angle here, so the angle is quite difficult to replicate. And what I decided to do was to make the straight part of it, and of course the spacing was out. I have another plate which simulate the mounting points, so once I drop this in the car, I can mesh both of them and perhaps weld them together. So all the holes are drilled for the rear face plate, and I just need to remove this portion of it, and it should be ready to go into the car. So that's the position I'm at now. I've just to show you the last look before I cover the whole thing up, lined it and pop it in the bell housing. The proximity sensor is will be enclosed in the bell housing. So I've extended the wires, so the wires should be able to reach any part of the car, especially the dashboard if required. And works continue. It's not as easy as it seems. Not fun being alone. It's not a. It's possible one man, but it's not recommended. So from here on, it's all about it's not the most difficult thing anymore. Once the alignment is straightened up, it's more of putting in the screws, that's all. And with the precision job done by my machinist, Master, is walk in a park, I would say.